It's going to go down to lanes 1 and 2. Shawn Langdon appears to have the pace. It is Shawn Langdon. 371.4, 330 miles an hour. Connie Coletta, his team owner, was running top gas at the 63 Winter Nationals that Don Garlits won the first trophy at, and Shawn Langdon has delivered for his team.
Shawn Langdon makes history here in Charlotte, the 1,000th Top Fuel win. We've got Big Daddy Don Garlits on board. We've got Andy Ross on American Rebel Light to hand you the Wally. Shawn, you get this, bring this big bad boy home. I hope you brought a separate car or truck or trailer to haul it back. Congratulations, my friend.
Well, that's why we got you muscles over here. You can carry it for me. Nah, man, this is to have Don down here and American Rebel. Thank you guys for everything you do, but my team, man, these guys are they're badass. I didn't hold my own weight on the starting line. I was a little slow today. I don't know why, but I had a good race car, and Connie Coletta leads the way. Man, everything goes to Connie, and just fortunate to be able to drive a race car for him. We have Future Energy Solutions on the side, and everyone at Coletta Air. Brian, man, he's such a badass. That right there shows why we love having Brian on board. I mean, he gives everybody. He's the backbone of this team. So, all the credit to the crew guys. Great job to them. Great win, 1,000th win. That's special. That's pretty cool.
Prock is last to stage. The cars leave the starting line. Riding with Ron Capps, they charge to the stripe, and for the second race in a row, it is Austin Prock. 387 at 332.92 miles an hour. Not only a strong win, an absolutely dominating win.
So Austin Prock and Funny Car has gone back-to-back in 4 wides this year. You've got the American Rebel Light in your hand, and I think you've got a Prock rocket back. Congratulations.
Absolutely, man. These guys they've been busting their tails all year long to get to this point, and like I've been saying all weekend, it ain't perfect yet, but it's real damn close. So really proud of that. I'm pretty sure she wore some clutch there because I couldn't even see about 600 feet on. It was just a black cloud in there, but so proud to drive this Cornwall Tool Chevrolet SS. Thank you to all the dealers out there for busting your tails so we can come out here and win Wallies for everyone at John Force Racing. Mr. H is in the house today, and to get him a Wally, I mean, this is unbelievable. All I wanted to do was win for HendrickCars.com this weekend, and we doubled up. Awesome. Whoa! Let's go!
Latino went red off the starting line. Glenn was 002. It's a 2-horse race to the finish line. In the rubber match of the season, it's a whole shot win for Dallas Glenn. Pulls one ahead of the boss. 3 wins on the year to Greg's 2. A 49 beats a 47. These guys never fail to deliver.
We'll let the party begin in his hometown for Dallas Glenn as he, by just a couple thousandths of a second, beats Greg Anderson, go back-to-back. The 00 Dallas with a 00 reaction time. The moniker stays true, and Andy Ross from American Rebel Light is here to hand you another Wally. Dallas, tell us about that victory.
With no parachutes there in the mad rush, it was a short turnaround. I think my parachute cable got all bent, so I couldn't get the parachutes out. But, you get a win like that. I knew it was good when I let go. It was an awesome run. Thank you, Dave Connell, and everybody at KB Titan. You've got Eric Latino with Jesse down here. Rick Hendrick is down here with HendrickCars.com. Dan Provost is going to get to fly home soon from his recovery from his accident. DPFPartsDirect.com, Summit Racing. Everybody's here, family. I got my wife's car running good. She had a great time out here, and I love racing at home, and I guess I love 4 wides too. So hopefully we can get another one of these in the countdown. Let's go.
Best reaction time went to Matt Smith. The 4 bikes charge all the way to the quarter-mile finish line, and the win light is on for Matt Smith. 673, 202 miles an hour. Herrera couldn't match his performance, and you look at how close Gadsden was. He was only 2 thou behind him at the finish line, 2 thou behind him at the starting line. Wow!
Matt Smith is already looking for that American Rebel Light beer to celebrate his victory in Pro Stock Motorcycles. Andy Ross is here from American Rebel Light to hand him that Wally. Matt Smith, that has got to taste extra good right now, knowing the performance you had to put together, not only as a tuner, but as a rider, to get that win light by just 4 1,000ths of a second, Matt. Does that taste any good?
It's great. It's cold. It's great. It's a great tasting beer. If you haven't tried it, better go to the grocery store and get you some. But no, this Denzo, Lucas Oil, Mark Stock, Seth, Greg Butcher Trucking, Smith Trucking, VP Racing Fuel, Mission Foods for putting this series on, and thank you, American Rebel, for sponsoring this race and for sponsoring John Hall. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
There's the Foley stage on 3 of them. They're in, ready to go. Lights are in! Man, what a run! Look at that! Wow, what a big move from Alex Laughlin down there on the top end. The win light goes to, of course, the man of the weekend, J.R. Gray. 5:65.6 at 255 miles per hour. Incredible run.
J.R. Gray, you get the win in Pro Mod, and you did it on a 25 light. Did you see the light well?
Yeah, I can see the tree perfectly fine. You know, we've been cutting good lights all day long, and, you know, we were just going up to do the same thing again, and that's what we did. You know, I was between 25 and the 30 all day long, and I'm happy with the light. I'm happy with the performance. You know, I want to take this time, you know, to thank KH and Alanabi Racing for coming on board and putting this car together and organizing this team. Mark Savage and, you know, Todd Tutterow have just came together and made this thing just a bullet. And, you know, there's just so many people I want to thank, my family and friends and everybody. And, you know, I want to, you know, dedicate this win also to my a sponsor and sponsoring a friend, you know, Brandon Orhauser. You know, thank you for your support. You know, they had some tragedies right 2 weeks ago, but, you know, I dedicate this win to you, man.
Weldon, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
Point flip in the semis. Starting line could be at play here. And it's Placino off the line first. Oh, Placino rattled the tire. And Brad Waddle is going to drive to his second career national event win. 6:32, 222 miles per hour. Brad Waddle, the team out of Kansas for Innovators West, gets it done here at the American Rebel Light Nationals. Waddle, 6:32.0. Or somebody who hasn't held a Wally in 8 years. Final round, top alcohol dragster, set. Off the starting line first is Greco. McKenna Bowles up in smoke, and look at this! Brandon Greco is a winner in the Lucas Oil top alcohol dragster category. 5:24.1, 273 miles per hour with an 0:14 reaction time to boot. Brandon Greco just left on him and then dropped the hit. Oh, look at that. Gordon's in trouble. And Shawn Bellemere is going to straighten to his second win of the weekend. 5:39.0, 272 miles per hour. The Killer Bees sweep the weekend here at the American Rebel Light 4-wide Nationals. 5:39, 272. Shawn Bellemere was 21 on the tree in an injected nitro car. Ready to go. Final round. Holly EFI Factory X. Jesse Alexandra, the better reaction time in the right lane. The car is dancing around, and Lenny Loddick is going to drive to victory. 6:89 to 199 miles per hour, and Lenny Loddick drives to his 5th career national event win in the Grumpy's Toy Tribute Machine. All 4 cars off on the green. It's a coin flip between Powick and Scott. Nash is out of the throttle. Here comes Allegrucci top end. He got there. Jonathan Allegrucci for the win. 7:71.9 at 178 miles per hour. Score 1 for the Blue Oval fans. The Cobra Jet gets it done. Jonathan Allegrucci goes 7:71.9 at 178 miles per hour to drive around Mark Powick on the top end of the racetrack. And Lisa's going to get it going in the yellow Camaro, and Langford's going to follow him in the gold one. They're off on the green. Final pair of the weekend, the Superstock final round. Off and hunting. Here comes Langford. Can he get there? No. Joe Lisa gets it done. 10:04.7 on a 10:03 with a 0:02 reaction time. Joe Lisa's 0:02 to go 10:04.7 on a 10:03, taking 200s at the stripe and some change. Phil Langford was 20 on the front end, goes 9:23, dropping the nose down there when he realized I'm not going to catch him. And Joe Lisa picks up national event win at Bubba Linky down from New Jersey. the B Stalker left dial 1042, the Gen 3 Camaro. Bergeron right, the F Stalker, the Duster, dialed 11 flat. Handy head start, going to go to the Duster by a little over 1 bulb as Bergeron is in and Linky follows. Final round, stock eliminator. Off, and they're both green. Oh, Bubba Linky with a little smoke out of the car. But it's still going to make the run, and it's going to get the win. How about it? Bubba Linky, 10:46, 1:20 for the win. 13 up front to take 12th thou at the stripe. Dennis Bergeron's 58 on the front end. He breaks out by 3 thou, following Russell across. Bubba Linky gets the win. Off and running. Finals of Super Comp. Collier left the Jakes machine out of Ohio to Bartolomeo from right here in North Carolina. Huntersville, his home on the right to the stripe, win light. It's going back to Ohio. How about Tony Collier? 17 on the tree, dead on 3. And the folks at Jakes going to pick up a Wally as Tony Collier, the Delaware, Ohio native, wins the first national event of his career. Red light, Chris Lewis. Chris Lewis turns it red by 5 thousandths of a second, and Rusty Cook takes a victory lap, 987.2 at 163 miles per hour. Rusty Cook finally figures out how to slay the beast that is Chris Lewis. Chris had been to 3 career final rounds. He had never lost one until tonight when he turned it red. For Rusty Cook, national event win number 3, his first since Bristol, Tennessee, 2016, 9+ years ago. They're off and running. Colby Fuller, right side. Doug Ramsey left, the world champ. Colby on the right, Super Comp at the finish line. He's going to get it done here. And Colby Fuller goes back-to-back in Super Street here at the American Rebel Light Nationals. 12 on the tree, 1091.1 on the 1090 index in Super Street. Doug Ramsey was 69 up front and broke out following Colby across. Colby Fuller, who won this race last year in Super Comp, gets it done. Both the way on the green. Can Chad Taylor go back-to-back in Charlotte? Or will Clint Riley hold him off? Finish line stripe, win like Clint Riley gets it done. Dead on 2 with an 0:10 reaction time is 12th thou total. Chad Taylor goes 688.3 on the 690 with an 0:24 reaction time. And the win light goes to Clint Riley.